Hello, dear students. Today we are going to study chapter number 4 in the Kingdom of Fools. This chapter has taken from your book Moments. Okay, dear students, we are going directly to the chapter number 4 because chapter number 3, Ishwaran, the storyteller, has been deleted by CBSE this year. Okay, so you will study chapter number 4 in the Kingdoms of Fools. This story is written by A.K. Ramanujan. Alright, dear students, Kannada is a regional language mainly spoken in the state of Karnataka. This story is a Kannada folktale. Folktale is a story which is passed on from one generation to another. It is taken from the book Folk Tales from India written by A.K. Ramanujan. Alright. So, dear students, in this chapter we will learn about the topic in the kingdoms of fools. First of all, let us discuss the title of the story in the kingdom of fools, which means the state where people are not so wise. They are not intelligent. In this story, the king, his ministers, and his advisors are fools. That means that they are not wise and intelligent. When this kind of people rule the kingdom, then what all happens has been told in this story. Means if the fools are leading the kingdom, then what will happen? Let us know this through this story. Here, first of all, I will read the para to you. I will explain the meaning of difficult words and the story. Okay? So let's begin. In the kingdom of fools, both the king and the minister were idiots. Idiots means fools, means they were not intelligent. They didn't want to run things like other kings. Okay? They didn't want to run things like other kings, so they decided to change night into day and day into night. It means the king and his minister did not want to run their kingdom like other kings did. यानी कि वो कुछ अलग सा करना चाहते थे. So they decided to do something different. They started treating night as day and day as night. तो इसके लिए उन्होंने क्या किया? रात को दिन की तरह ट्रीट किया और दिन को रात की तरह ट्रीट किया. Then they ordered that everyone should be awake at night till their fields and run their business only after dark and go to bed as soon as the sun came up. Anyone who disobeyed would be punished with death. Okay, then they ordered, means they passed an order that everyone in the kingdom would work at night. Nobody would sleep at night. The farmers would do farming at night. Till means to cultivate land for farming, till their fields. Okay, and the other person who run business would do business at night. As soon as the sun rose, came up means rose, means when the sun comes in the sky, everyone would go to sleep. If someone would disobey the order, he would be punished with death. और उन्होंने ये भी ऑर्डर किया कि अगर कोई उनका कहना नहीं मानेगा, यानी कि रात को सबको काम करना है और दिन में सो जाना है, तो अगर कोई ऐसा नहीं करता है तो वो उनको जान से मार देंगे. ओके. Then the people did as they were told for fear of death. The king and the minister were delighted at the success of their project. Delighted means happy, extremely happy. Okay. Now the people were scared. They were afraid. लोग बहुत डर गए थे. That if they did not obey the king's order, they would be sentenced with death penalty. So they obeyed the order, although it was very strange. The king and his minister, both the fools, were very happy that all the people in the kingdom were following their order. They both were very happy. Okay. Now, dear students, here you can see the picture of the disciple. This one is the disciple, and this man is a saint. Okay. Now, I will tell you about these two people, guru and disciple, in this story. Okay. One day, a guru and his disciple, as I told you that in this picture, you can see the picture. This man is guru and this one is disciple. Now what happens? One day a guru and his disciple arrived in the city. It was a beautiful city. It was broad daylight, but there was no one about. Everyone was asleep, not a mouse stirring. Even the cattle had been taught to sleep by day. Now, stirring means to move around. Okay. Now, one day a saint arrived in the kingdom of fools. Saint means guru, along with one of his disciple. Disciple matlab guru ka shishya. He saw that it was a beautiful city. It was a sunny day but could not find anyone around. दिन का समय था लेकिन उन्होंने देखा कि उस किंगडम में कोई भी नहीं है. They were surprised. वो दोनों ही बहुत surprised हुए. Everyone was asleep and the writer says that not a mouse was stirring. Stirring means moving. And they could not find a single mouse moving around, which means that it was so quiet as everyone. Even the tiniest creatures, the mice, were asleep. The people had taught their cattle to sleep during the day, so everyone, human as well as animals, were sleeping during the day. Now the two strangers were amazed what they saw around them and wandered around town till evening, when suddenly the whole town woke up and went about its nightly business. Now further what they saw, they saw that these two strangers to the kingdom of fools were not aware that this kind of order had been passed in the city. एक्चुअली जो गुरु थे और डिसाइपल शिष्य थे उनको नहीं पता था कि यहाँ पे राजा ने एक ऑर्डर निकाला है कि दिन में सब लोग सो जाएंगे और रात को सब लोग काम करेंगे. सो दे वर अमेज्ड. अमेज्ड मीन शॉक्ड. वो बहुत ज्यादा शॉक्ड हुए ये सब बातें सुन के. एंड so they kept wandering around the whole city, and as soon as it was night, everyone woke up and started doing their work. उन्होंने देखा कि दिन भर तो उस शहर में कोई भी नहीं था किंगडम में. जैसे ही रात हुई सब लोग सो के उठ गए और अपने काम में लग गए. बिजनेसमैन वर डूइंग बिजनेस एंड फार्मर्स वर फार्मिंग. उन्होंने देखा कि जो बिजनेस वाले हैं वो बिजनेस पे लग गए रात को, और जो फार्मर हैं खेतों में काम करते हैं दे स्टार्टेड वर्किंग इन द फील्ड. Okay. Now, dear students, the two men were hungry. Not that the shops were open. They went to buy some groceries. To their astonishment, they found that everything cost the same, a single dudu. Dudu is the currency of Karnataka. In Kannada language, currency is known as their currency is known as dudu. Okay. Whether they bought a measure of rice, a bunch of bananas. Okay. They saw that everything costs one dudu. Whether it is a bunch of banana or a bag of rice. So they were happy to know these things. The guru and his disciple were delighted. They had never heard of anything like this. They could buy all the food what they wanted for a rupee. Okay. Now, when the disciple and the guru, they came to know that their everything was in a single dudu, they were very happy. Okay. What they did? These two strangers in the kingdom, they were not aware that there was everything there was in a single dudu. When they came to know, they were very happy. The guru and his disciple were very hungry, and when the shops opened at night, they went to buy groceries. Okay, groceries means food items. They were surprised to see that whatever they bought from the shop costed one dudu. The things were very cheap out there. Whether you buy a big bunch of bananas or you buy a big bag of rice, it costed only one dudu. Everything was at the same price in the kingdom of fools. Then the Guru and his disciple were very happy. Delighted means very happy because the food in the kingdom was very cheap. You could buy a lot of food just for a rupee, just for a dudu. Okay? So, dear students, that's all for today's class. Rest we will discuss in our next class. Till then, thank you and you keep watching. Thank you.